Pocbooks.com. Hi, I'm James Lynch, and welcome to this Pocbooks Update Moment. What are we going to talk about today? Well, in my opening statement, I said Pocbooks.com. That's spelled Pocbooks.com. Why would I like to use this topic today for the Pocbooks Update Moment? Because recently I've made several videos that actually received some good feedback on them. And I wanted to relate to you that Pocbooks.com, yes, the online version of it has been around since the year of 2010. And recently, over the past couple of months to maybe a little bit longer, I've been pulling blog posts from out the archives, some that needed some restoration done to them and everything. So many of the new readers and podcast listeners that have come along since the year of 2020 are able to see, okay, what subjects we talk about here, what subjects are written about, talked about, and commented on. Now, today specifically, though, I want to reference not only the podcast that is on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Pandora, and like I said, they're around a variety of places. Yet the videos, the Pocbooks creations that are made are actually on several platforms as well. Have you heard of BitChute? Because I know I don't have to say, have you heard of YouTube? Because you have. And there is an official channel for the Pocbooks, the Product of Culture website, which that's what Pocbooks mean. Let me emphasize that. Pocbooks.com, it means Product of Culture books. Yes. And so you can tell from the writings and everything else that you've listened to, we talk about culture, and not just culture in the way of the nice spices and flavor of life, but actually even the deeper subjects. They even go into spirituality at times because it just naturally goes into there. There's plenty of poetry, and so let me reference that. On the video site, there are several poems that I think you will find interesting. Poems like the Sage poem. She walks with confidence, a sage's poetry. Love in the Fifth Dimension. And then we also have the very special poetess, Raven Poetry Tree. She so far has placed 3 poems on the website. And once again, we just let her go with the flow. If she's feeling, because she writes poems quite a bit. Some of them, I like to say, would raise the hair on your heads because, hey, that's just the way it is that she gets sometimes. But for the types of poems that I request from her, anytime, I might ask her once a month or every couple of months. Like I said, it's never any pressure on her. It's just a much appreciation for whatever she likes to, donate that's coming from her heart and give to the site at the time. But all the same, there are a couple of videos of her poems that were made that I think, and they're like animation, think PowerPoint type presentations, if you ever wondered, like the format and things of that nature. However, I still want to let you know that even recently, there was a poem where I mentioned and commented on that actually came from a quote from Teddy Roosevelt, okay? And I think you will enjoy it the same way many readers, but in this case, many viewers of this video had some statements to say. They even made some comments about the video. The name of that video is "A Peaceful Soul Becomes Flamboyant at Times." A peaceful soul becomes flamboyant at times. So I hope you will enjoy that. I think you will. And yet there is another video that's called We Learned from a 20th Century Tuskegee Experiment. We learned from a 20th century Tuskegee experiment. I hope you will look at that. Then you have other ones or poems, Enjoy the Coffee. You have deeper subjects like He Healed and Did Good Anyway. See, it just goes on and on and on for you who are not aware of the Pocbooks.com, Pocbooks creation. Some of these videos that are placed on YouTube and BitChute. Also, I've been looking here recently into a library, that platform where I've placed a couple of videos there so far. So I just wanted to make you very much aware that yes, remember in the year 2010 when the Pocbooks.com came online, I stated first as a branding, I was talking about fictional books of another kind, but there's also a mantra, if you will, that I like to state. And I was stating back then that if you read something that moves you to enhance or change your life for the better, you see, it becomes your reality. And that's what Pocbooks.com is all about, from the laughter, excuse me, to the seriousness, to the music. Hey, it's to see the different spices and the flavor of life. And as you know, some spices can get very hot, you see, but all the same, this is the brand. And I'm pretty sure almost everybody can find something that they appreciate or enjoy, from the videos to the podcasts to the writings. So I just wanted to share this with you on this day, because this is actually a week of maintenance for the website and other items. And so I may not put out as many podcasts this week. Who knows? I may still put out about 4, But I certainly don't think I'm going to be doing much writing this week, since I'll be focusing more on the maintenance and fixes and things of that nature. So, you're always appreciated. This is James Lynch. This was also the Pocbooks Update Moment. Thank you for sharing on all these platforms and social media. Hey, subscribe, and you have a wonderful day. Take care. Living life a little means a lot. James, Poetry.